Well, breaking update coming in of searches that are being conducted where, according to the ED, it has recovered cash from the premises of a domestic help of a personal secretary of Jharkhand Minister. And the counting of the cash that is going on, and searches that have been conducted at the premises of a domestic help of Sanjeev Lal, who is said to be the personal secretary of Jharkhand Minister Alamgir. Now, that is according to sources. We'll just try and get an update exactly what kind of recoveries that have been. But you can see bundles of cash that has now been recovered. This is said to be linked to a Jharkhand minister, the personal secretary. And at his domestic helps residence, we are told that all of this was hidden, and ED carried out a raid. You can see the security officials also that could be involved, and you can see the entire table that is now full of bundles of cash that has now been recovered. We are told that these searches have been taking place and that are still on, but the pictures that are now coming in of the recoveries that have now been made during the ED search operation that was conducted. This is being said from the premises of the domestic help of a personal secretary said to be of a Jharkhand minister. Bhavtosh, can you tell us exactly what have been the recoveries till now, and more so about the ED searches that have been taking place in Jharkhand?
As far as this case is concerned, this case stems from a junior engineer who was arrested by the Enforcement Directorate last year. And once he was arrested, the Enforcement Directorate started carrying out their investigation. And presently, these searches are being carried out at the residence and the premises of domestic help. Now, the domestic help was engaged by Sanjeev Lal, who is the personal secretary of Alamgir, who is the minister in the rural development of Jharkhand. Now, what the Enforcement Directorate has said is that a huge amount of cash has been seized, and the cash that has been seized is presently being counted, but it's a huge amount of cash that has been seized. And the visual speaks for itself. The searches started early in the morning. ED has said that the case stems from the search, the investigation that was carried out last year. Virendra Ram was one of the employees who was in fact engaged in the engineering department. Now, once he was arrested, it was found that he had in fact given tenders after he was given illegal gratification, and he had purchased properties not only in Jharkhand but also in Delhi. Now, the properties worth at least crores of rupees were purchased by him. ED had in fact submitted its report also with the state government, showing that this was disproportionate assets. Now, this entire case stems from the investigation that was carried out last year, and they had in fact carried out these raids and searches at the premises of the domestic help, and they suspect that domestic help was
keep us updated on the final number if they actually declare on how much cash and other items that have been recovered and they have been counted in these ED searches that have been taking place. Bhavtosh, thank you very much for the moment for joining in. Those pictures coming in from Jharkhand. With that, we head into a short break. You're watching Times Now.